Hey guys!
Welcome to day 10 of Likewise Pod's 12 Days of Podmas. I'm Issa.
And I'm Sam, and we're so excited to cozy up for another episode today.
So grab your hot cocoa or any other favorite seasonal bev.
Because it's time to get holly jolly. I just love this intro. It makes me want to update our regular intro, too.
No, I know, me too. This is so fun.
I'm obsessed. And I really have been cozying up, guys. I've been sitting in my little Sherpa blanket every time we record, so...
No, me too. Well, not my Sherpa blanket, but it is a Costco blanket, so it's really soft.
It looks very fuzzy.
And warm.
Barefoot Dreams dupe.
Well, if you've been listening to our previous 9 days, then you'll know that, like our intro, we're doing things a little bit differently on these 12 Days of Podmas episodes. And that doesn't just end at the intro, but it also continues to where we would do our roses and thorns. And we're not doing our roses and thorns. Instead, we're answering the question, what candy cane flavor are you right now? So Sam, what candy cane flavor are you right now?
Okay. Today I feel like the Sweet Tarts Blue Punch candy cane. It's so yummy. It's the one that's blue with the yellow and pink. Like, I just remember I used to always have these Sweet Tarts ones, and I think I got them at school or something. They're just so yummy, and that's a weird reason to feel like that one. I don't feel yummy. I just I kind of looked at it and was just yeah, that sounds good right now.
I'm feeling like a vanilla candy cane, which is really funny because people are like, oh, vanilla, it's so boring. But vanilla is my favorite flavor of anything because you can do anything to vanilla. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's boring. I think it's the most fun because you can do anything to it. You can just have it plain. You can add things in it, make chocolate chip cookie dough. Or put chocolate chip cookie dough in there and then it's chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. How fun. Or put Oreos in there, then it's cookies and cream. Yum. Amazing. But anyways, I'm just saying that because my reasoning for being vanilla is kind of weird. But just finished 2 books and was kicking my feet and was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, love that. Ah! And so I just wanted to preface with vanilla being my favorite flavor or of things.
You're feeling good.
Yeah.
You're happy.
So it's not boring. Maybe it's boring. But
I love that. Amazing. Well, our other new thing we've been doing is giving random reading updates. We've been trying to keep them different for each episode so that we're not just boring you being yes, I am still reading this book. But Issa, what's your reading update?
Okay, so I just said that I finished 2 books, which I did. But I have definitely been cheating on my time before the end because, listen, I am what you call a mood reader. Honestly, I'm just a moody person in general. I can't... One day I'll be oh, I want to listen to this music. And then, in the same day, 3 minutes later, I'm I'm not in the mood for this. I don't want this anymore. Turn it off, change it. And all the things. It's I can't make a list of things. I can't make a list of books that I want to read because I'm just not in the mood for it anymore. I was struggling through Throne of Glass. I was I can't do it. And so I read a book during it. Actually, I think I read 2 books after starting Throne of Glass. Anyways, but yeah, so the first book I finished was The Deal, which I think I talked about first, I don't know, one of the episodes of 12 Days of Podmas. And then I also finished Throne of Glass, so yay, 2 out of 10 of my 10 before the end done. But technically, I think that's 3 books now.
Right.
But only 2 for my list, so live, laugh, love. What about you, Sam?
I am still big time cheating on my 10 before the end books. I just can't help it. I have other books that just have been drawing my interest more than some of the other ones. I do have a couple of my 10 before the end books on my Kindle, but then there's other books. And I think my problem was that I'm reading a series, the Chestnut Springs series, because I was done with Flawless and then Heartless was the one on my 10 before the end. And so once I finished that, I was like, oh yeah, I'll take a break. I'm not going to read Powerless. I'll read some of these other books. And what do you know? Like the next day I read all of Powerless. Like maybe like the night before I got like 30% and then in one sitting, and then last night I just like read the rest of it. And so I just like can't help it. And now I'm like really excited for Reckless. So I think I'm gonna have to just keep reading them. Like Chestnut Springs is Call My Name. I just gotta finish the series before I can. Maybe I'll read some other books like at the same time and I'll still get through them, but I still have hope that I can read some of my other 10 Before the End books too.
Okay, you know what? That's totally fair. Like one of my friends, she read the whole Chestnut Springs series. She's a big like, I don't know, like cowboy country reader kind of girl. And so she's like big into those kinds of series, and she devoured those books. And she's been telling me, she's like, Issa, you need to read them. Like, okay, okay. But I don't have Kindle Unlimited.
Right.
I love me a good physical copy, but library books, hard to read because I can't write in them.
True.
And I've discovered that I love annotating.
I love that. Yeah, I do. I don't know. I haven't tried physical annotating again yet, but I'm really excited to do that soon, hopefully. I actually, okay, speaking of that, I actually do really want to physically annotate my copy of Eastern Standard.
Yes, I did. It was so fun. I was like, yay!
Oh, I love that. If you guys didn't listen to yesterday's episode, we had Sierra Spencer on, author of Eastern Standard, one of our favorite reads this year. And
yes, no, literally one of my favorite reads this year.
Like, am I gonna reread it
So
before the
good.
year ends? Maybe. Or maybe I'll
Potentially.
reread when it comes out in January.
Yes,
And
oh my
that's
gosh,
when I
on
can
the
annotate.
day.
Yeah. Exciting.
I love it. No, literally, it was such a good conversation and still have goosebumps. It was so fun. Sierra, love you. Not in a weird way.
Yes, it was so fun. And because we had our episode with her, and when we started planning it, we were like, wait, we're like not done talking about bookish things. Like, we need more book content in 12 days. So we were like, what better way than to do 3 bookish days in a row? So yesterday obviously was our episode with Sierra. Today we're going to be talking about new and upcoming indie book releases that we're excited for, excited to read, excited to support the releases for. So our first little section for this episode before we get into the actual books is just in general how to support indie authors, some ways you can. Maybe you've never read books from indie authors before and you want to get into it because you are like, wait, that actually sounds really awesome.
So, like, I mean, the first way is to just, buy their books.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it sounds so silly, and especially with a lot of these books, a lot of them are on Kindle Unlimited too, if you have Kindle Unlimited, because a lot of indie authors self-publish through Amazon, and so they'll put them on Kindle Unlimited. It's really awesome. But then besides doing that, like, you can still order like their paperbacks from Amazon too, or sometimes they'll have them in your like local indie bookstores too, or like your own like local indie authors are usually in your local indie bookstores, which is fun.
Yes. Or, if you're like me, Issa, and don't have money, free, super easy, and fun ways to support them are like follow them on socials, become friends with them. Like, honestly, a lot of them want to be friends with people, which I think is so fun. And like, I didn't realize that until our conversation with Tessa. She's like, no, I want to be friends with people and like talk about books and whether it's my book or not. Like, I want friends. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so fun. And like reposting their content, like marketing is honestly half the battle for indie authors, especially because they're, independent, they're self-publishing. And so getting word out if you're not like a well-known author, hard. And so social media has made it a little bit easier just with being able to like repost and like put on stories or like comment or like be engaging and stuff. So yeah, it's so fun. I suggest becoming friends with indie authors.
Same. I totally did not even think about this, but like with social media, like shelve their books on Goodreads as want to read
Yeah.
before you even read them, so that all your friends see it and like add it to theirs. Just like gets the word out, and then when you do read it, like review it on Goodreads. Like I'd say like I find it more important, like when I'm reading indie books, like I always write an actual review, but sometimes when I'm reading just traditionally published books or books that are already super super popular that a lot of people already know about, I kind of like I'll do my rating, and if I don't really feel like writing a review, like maybe I just won't. But like I will never not write a review for an indie book, because I want to make sure that the people I'm friends with on Goodreads and things like can get to know more about it and want to save it. So yeah, that's a fun one.
Like I'll write a review for like every book I read now, just because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. But my like super in-depth and like long reviews will be for the indie books, just because people need to know, and they're also so good. And people have actually said like, oh my gosh, Issa, like if you like you said this book is good, I want to read it now. I'm like, oh my gosh, you think I have good taste? Thank you.
I love that. The other point is just to, it's similar to following and sharing things and like reposting their content on social media, but if you are someone with a platform, like maybe you make YouTube videos, you make book videos on TikTok, you have a podcast, or just any kind of social media following, talking about them and their book is huge. I've found so many indie books from people just posting about it on like TikTok, and it's not even people I follow, they just come up. Like I instantly downloaded Promise Me on my Kindle and read it because I saw a girl on TikTok like post a TikTok just like about one of the scenes. Like she was just like, oh, when the tutor like knows she's like has bad cramps and brings her like ice cream and a heating pad and comes over with pizza or like all this stuff, and that's what made me sprint to my Kindle Unlimited and download it. Okay, so it's just like it's so important to like spread the word that way. If you're someone with a platform and you're reading indie books, just like share them out or be like, wow, this looks so cool, because so many people will find it.
Yes, I agree. And, you know, just going back to one of my favorite sayings, like, support your friends. But, you know, adding in, like, slash indie authors that maybe you're not yet friends with. Support your friends the way you support celebrities you don't even know. So, you know, support indie authors the way you support celebrities you don't even know. Even if you don't know the indie authors, still support them. No, and seriously, like, try to become friends with them. Like, comment on their posts, and, like, they'll respond back to you. Unlike many celebrities, because, well, celebrities have, like, a bigger following, and so, like, they can't really respond to everyone. Sometimes they do, and you know what? That's so fun. But indie authors, they want to have friends. They want more friends. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking so down about them, but I'm not. I love them. I literally... No, so many times, like, on the Likewise account, especially, like, we follow so many indie authors, and then they, like, follow us back, and I tell Sam, like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of fangirling a little bit, like, oh my gosh, this person followed us back, or, like, sent us a DM, like, oh, I'm so excited.
Literally. Yeah, it's, like, definitely not in a bad way the way we're saying it, like, but it sounds bad to be like, no, they want to be friends with you, they want to talk to you and, like, engage with people who are liking their book. It, like, sounds so weird,
It
but,
sounds like a
it's
transaction.
But yes,
like, it's
but
not.
no, it's like literally just a simple fact. Like similar to us, like anytime another podcast like comments on our stuff, or anybody we don't know in real life comments on our stuff, like it just means a lot to us, because sometimes it's like, oh, like if only the people I know like in my personal life are the only people seeing this. Like sometimes it's like, do they really care that much or whatever? But then I think when you see a lot of people you don't know, like being genuinely excited about something you're doing, DMing you, trying to be friends with you, like it's just awesome. It feels so great. And like to a lot of celebrities, like you reposting their pic on your story means absolutely nothing to them. Like sometimes I get kind of bored if I'm on Instagram and I'm scrolling through stories and like every single person I know, their story is the same photo reposted to their story of the same celebrity. Like, I'm kind of just like, okay, I get it. We all saw that this person is engaged, but, like, let's move on. Like, share your friends' engagement to your story. Share, like, you know, like, smaller creators' stuff to your story. It makes more sense to me.
Yeah. No, I wholeheartedly agree. And so many times, like Sam and I will like send each other like a profile or a post and be like, oh my gosh, I want to be friends with them so bad. And then you know what? It's happened.
Yeah, literally. Like every indie author we follow, and we're like, oh, this book sounds so cute. We're always sending them to each other, and we're just like, I want to be their friend. I want to be their friend.
We've made it happen a couple times.
Once or twice, maybe 3 times.
Here's hoping there's more.
Oh my gosh, another point I didn't think of is like signing up for their newsletter. A lot of indie authors have newsletters,
yeah.
And like they have them linked in their
love the
bio.
newsletter.
They're so cute. Like you get little sneak peek teasers of stuff from books that haven't come out yet from them. You get just like a little look into their life a little more than what they're putting on their Instagram. And oh my gosh, their Instagrams are everything. Like they're like
so cute.
They have the cutest content, like the trendiest things. Like you get such deep looks into their characters, and they'll make like fake Instagram feeds for their characters, like playlists for every single character. There's so much more that you get from an indie author's Instagram than I feel like you get from most traditionally published authors' Instagrams. Just saying.
Yeah, and not gonna lie, Sam and I have drawn some inspiration from some indie author pages. So, if you're ever wondering, yep,
Facts.
that's all. Sorry.
And like, if you think about it, in a way, a lot of traditionally published authors and popular ones now, especially in like romance genre, started as indie authors, and just like the support within the community for indie books is what made their books go kind of viral, take over Kindle Unlimited, and then they get picked up by publishers, which is really awesome. Great for them. But also there's like, I don't know, there's a lot of things that are very special about just the community of support within the indie book community. So it's just awesome.
Yes, I agree.
Amazing. So our first like little category we made, time for the books. We're gonna talk about like new recently released books that we're excited for, and honestly most of these on our list are Christmas books, so that's really exciting. On theme. Yeah, so some books that are already out by the time you're listening to this, that we're just excited for. They're on our list to read. A lot of them are on our list to read very soon because they are Christmas books, so we want to read them before Christmas. But unfortunately, they're also not on our 10 before the end. Oops. The first one is Wreck My Plans by Jillian Meadows, which released on December 1st, so super recent. And just a little idea of what this one's about. It's a holiday romance. It's sweet and spicy. It's a brother's best friend and age gap, I think 10 years romance. We are lovers of the It's Always Been You type of romance, which this falls under that. And the setting in this book is actually based off of real small mountain towns in Washington. So that's super exciting. Like we will know exactly what it's talking
close
about.
To home.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one's a book that we've been seeing so much of, and we're so excited that it's finally out. Gosh, I'm gonna be spending all my money. Oh Lord have mercy on all these books. Okay. The next one that we're really, really excited about came out on November 13th, so just about a month ago. In a couple days it will be exactly a month. Second Chance Books by Karina Gaskell. It's cozy childhood friends to lovers set in a secondhand bookstore. Also, it's like slow burn, which Sam and I love.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm so excited. Also, I love childhood friends to lovers. I just love it. I'm such a fan. And slow burn. Yay!
I love slow burn. Yeah, no, makes sense. Also, just I'm a lover of anything that's set in like bookish related things. So like if somebody's an author, like I feel like it's really fun for readers when that's the case. So
yeah,
exciting. Yeah. The next one is The Mistletoe Feud by Danielle Morris, which came out December 2nd, which actually is 2 weeks early. The original release date was December 18th. But then she just had announced that it was coming out early, a little bit before the release. So that was really exciting for us to see. And this book is, she said it's Hallmark vibes, which is exciting. We both love a Hallmark movie. Also small town. It's a slow-ish burn, so not super slow burn. And it's another It's Always Been You type of book, and it is He Falls First. So, amazing.
Love everything about that. The next one came out on November 28th, Caught on Camera by Chelsea Curto. Oh my gosh, when I tell you that I've been like obsessing over this one for months, I mean it. Well, maybe a month. I don't know how time works. But I've been seeing this all over, and I would like always send stuff to Sam about it. I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, we obviously have to add this to the list. It's NFL coach and a doctor fake dating, which, if you know me, is like one of my favorite tropes. I don't know why. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. Because it's like slow burn, but also like they're kind of dating, but fake until it's real.
Right.
I love it. And it's also like Christmas romance and Sunshine and Sunshine, which we don't really see very often. Usually it's like grumpy sunshine, or not usually two grumpies, but that would be fun too. But this one, like, this girl, you know, she's at football game. Her best friend's the NFL coach, or an NFL coach, not the NFL coach. And she's like on the kiss cam, and the guy next to her is like not kissing her, and so coach like runs up and kisses her on camera on like the jumbotron in front of 70,000 people, and then he's like, what does he say? He's like, you don't just leave a lady waiting, or something. I don't remember, but it's like put a lot better than that. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Amazing. I love that. I'm excited, and I can't wait to put it on my Kindle. Oh my gosh, so many Christmas things. Okay, this next one's another one that needs to be on my Kindle right now. It's Unsteady by Peyton Corinne, and this released further back than most of these on November 3rd, and it is just a new like hockey romance that has taken Kindle Unlimited by storm. Like, this release was huge. It, like, I don't know, it just blew so many people's expectations, I think, and I've just seen so much of it, and she's grown so much from this release. Like, her platform is, like, pretty decent size now, which is so cool. It's so, like, fun to watch a indie author have, I think it's her debut. I could be so wrong, but I think it's the only book that I saw on her Instagram, so it's kind of, like, it's really cool to see somebody's debut be so, like, monumental, and especially where hockey romance has been covered so much this year. It seemed like that market has been so oversaturated, and people were maybe starting to get tired of it being, like, too repetitive and, like, felt like copy-paste plots. But people I saw said that this one was fantastic, their favorite hockey romance of the year. Oh, and I didn't mention, it's hockey and figure skater. So that's cute. That's so cute.
I love that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. These are all books that like just came out too, so can definitely get my hands on them. Mm-hmm. I just haven't yet. I need to. Okay. The next little set of books that we're gonna be talking about is upcoming releases that we are so excited for. And this first one, oh my word, let me tell you, when I found it, I sent it to Sam immediately. I was like, oh my gosh. The Fall of Jericho by Sydney Applegate. It's coming out February 13th, 2024. And it's a Sleeping Beauty retelling, and I'm so excited. And I literally told Sam, I sent her profile, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be her friend.
I love that so much. I love a retelling type of story in fantasy books. It's so fun. And, okay, I also read that it's a villain narrator, which is just, like, so exciting. And, like, some of the stuff in this book are my favorite things in fantasy, like betrayal, revenge, and political intrigue. I just love fantasy so much. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Like, I've never heard of a Sleeping Beauty retelling, and the way that it's from the villain's point of view. Oh my
I'm gonna be kicking my feet. I know I will.
I'm kicking my feet right now. Yeah. Just thinking about it. Oh my word. And then she
love
like
that.
followed us back, and I told Sam immediately. I was like, "Oh my gosh, are we friends now?" I don't think so. We're getting closer though.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, the next one for upcoming releases is Crash and Burn by Katie Michelle. It's coming out in early 2024, but it is book 2 of an interconnected standalone series, Lenny's Bartenders. The first one is already out and is on Kindle Unlimited. So some of the tropes in this one is forced proximity. That was so hard to say for some reason.
Forced.
Forced. Brother's best friend, rock star romance, and found family. So super exciting. If there's anything East and I both will love, it's a rock star romance.
I'm sorry, I just can't help myself. I love Starstruck.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love Starstruck. Best
Starstruck
decom.
is my favorite decom.
Yes.
Also love Found Family. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so good. This was another one where Issa has sent me so much of her stuff and just been like, we should be friends.
Yeah, I'm the epitome of fan behavior, but with indie authors, I don't care because that's what I want to be. Well, I don't want to be their fan. I want to be their friend, but I can be their fan and friend,
All in one.
but not like in a creepy way. Anyways. Okay, also like we want to be friends with all these indie authors, not just like the ones that we've explicitly said like,
right.
oh my gosh, I want to be
No,
friends
we want to
with
be
them.
friends with all of them.
Yeah, so if you're listening, can we be friends? Okay, the next one is After All This Time by Jessica Sidney. It's coming out in spring 2024, and it is book 1 of Sunset Cove series, and like they're all standalones, but you know, like interconnected kind of, but you don't have to read them all to understand it. Like, anyways, and this is so fun. Childhood rivals to lovers, coastal small town, banter galore, he falls first and harder, and forced proximity. Oh my goodness, all the things I love.
Right.
And, wait, is this like a quote or like?
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. I got you. Okay. So then I saw this at like the top of the blurb. So it's like an over-encompassing part of the blurb. It just said, 2 childhood rivals, one summer that can change everything. Will they finally succumb to their feelings for each other or let them boil over?
That's so exciting. I love that.
Yes. So exciting. I just love reading all these. Like, I was like trying not to kick my feet when I was like trying to write down like little blurbs about some of these. The next one is The Likelihood of You by Holly Jukes, and that's releasing, I almost said November. Oh my gosh. February 14th, 2024. And first of all, I love the Valentine's Day release date. Like, that's just so fun. And her Instagram is super aesthetically pleasing. If you want to go look at it, it's at author Holly E. Jukes. We will definitely, on our Instagram, tag everybody we've mentioned in this episode, along with like some sort of cute graphic with their book. Oh my gosh, but the playlist for this book is so good. And oh my gosh, in the blurb it said, quote, sometimes heartbreak can be the sweetest blessing, and that just made me go, ooh. That just, I mean, it reminded me of like Eastern Standard a little bit. Like whenever I read things like that where it's like, oh, somebody's like heartbroken, I'm going to be so scared going into it because I'm like, no, like I'm worried for them, but then I still just get sucked into the romance.
No, literally me. Okay, and the final one on our list, but this isn't just like the final one we're like so stoked for. It's just the last one we put down on the dock. So, anyways, Our Secret Moments by Jen Boswell. It's coming out on January 22nd, 2024. It's book 1 of the Drayton Hills series. She's a UK author. So it's a college romance with diverse characters, and it's like reverse grumpy sunshine and best friend's brother. Oh my gosh.
There's just something we like about best friend's brother. I don't know.
Because, okay, I feel like best friend's brother or best friend's sister, you know, like whatever,
or brother's
whatever it
best
is,
friend,
like,
or yeah.
just something. Like, I feel like that's all of our like dreams, right? Because you want to be like sisters with your best friends. So best friend's brother, it's like, oh, easy way in the family.
Right.
Or, like,
Even if, like, I know for me, I never had anybody like that in my life growing up. Like, I never had any, like, friends with, like, brothers I had crushes on, or, like,
yeah, same.
you
All my
know,
friends like had older brothers, but I never had crushes on them.
right. I'm like, but, like, from seeing it in, like, TV shows and books and things, like, it's just like, oh my gosh, because it's very much like a childhood friends to lovers type vibe usually, or, like, it just like, it feels kind of off limits. There's secrets, there's drama. It's just so exciting.
Yes, I love it so much.
Same. Like, it's
Oh
just
my
so
gosh.
good.
Yeah. And then obviously, Campus Crush 2.
Yes, literally. It's
Whenever
the
Tessa
top
will
of
put
our
that
list.
out.
No.
Ah.
Oh my gosh, we are just like super fans for Campus Crush and everything Tessa does, and so obviously we're super excited. All the teasers make my life, and yeah,
I think book 2 is gonna be my favorite of the trilogy. Like, enemies to lovers, it does
Right.
something to me.
and you like, I don't know. I feel like you're definitely gonna love it if you loved Isabel. Like, if she's like a character
I
you
do.
really
I think
like.
she's so funny. Well, the end.
Yeah, I can't believe. I can't
Shoot,
believe
I
that's
was like
end.
so excited right now. And we're done.
I know, it was like a build up, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh wait, that was our list. We just wanted to make sure we didn't like really talk your ear off, say too much, get you a nice concise list. But there's so many more. There's always
So many more. We're always posting on the Likewise Instagram stories. So if you haven't checked in and followed there, do that.
No, for sure. Like, it's really good. We're always sharing like posts from our favorite indie authors, so that's a good way for you to like find some, or like just creep in our following. You can find a bunch.
Yeah, true. Man, I remember when Instagram would have like, it would have like the following tab, and so you could see like what accounts you were following, like what they were doing.
Oh yeah.
And I remember like always looking at that. I was like, oh my gosh. One Direction liked this post. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
when
go
you could
like
see
this
everybody's
post.
activity.
I thought that was
That
so
was so
fun. I was like,
wild.
honestly, I think we should bring that back. But like, you could turn it off.
Right.
Like, I would turn it off on my personal, but I would leave it on the Likewise, of course.
No, definitely. Oh, amazing.
I mean, I'm not doing anything weird on my personal.
right.
Sorry,
That
that's
is like,
really
I don't
ominous.
need anybody stalking me like that. Like, I turn off my profile views on TikTok because I'm like, no.
Me too. But then
And
I
like
turn
video
it off. I want to
views,
see who
I'm like, I don't want to see.
So I guess that brings us to the end, which, again, if you've been listening, you know that we're not doing our normal intro, and that also goes for our outro. But if you're hurting for some songs, go check out our minis that we did on day 3, and you'll find 2 playlists with some of our favorite Christmas songs. Honestly, I even have some songs that aren't Christmas songs on mine. So
True.
So instead, we're ending every episode by saying something we're grateful for and something we're looking forward to. So
Yes.
Sam, what are you thankful for, and what's something you're looking forward to?
Okay, mine are kind of funny. So, I've just been feeling thankful for Kindle Unlimited, which is like funny to say because it's like I'm paying for it. But even though I'm paying for it, like, it just like, it has so much value, and I was scared when I got it that I wouldn't use it enough, just because I still have so many physical books to read. But I've already read so many books on it, and the fact that I can have so many at a time on it and all that good stuff, like, I can go and like make highlights in books that maybe I did read physical, but I want to like put some highlights on to like see them on Goodreads. So that's just really fun, and I really like it, and I'm glad that it's like out there as a way for so many more people to read books by so many great indie authors without, spending their entire life's savings, because this economy makes that a little difficult. So it's just awesome that there's something like that for people to read a bunch of books on without having to spend more than like the cost of one physical book. It's awesome. All right. And then my looking forward to is obviously all of these releases and so many more that we haven't mentioned. And I'm just looking forward to more Instagram content from all of our author friends, because it's always so good, like we said. And more teasers into Campus Crush Book 2, as always, like we talked about. But I love teasers. Like, I love feeling like I'm in on a secret.
Yes, no, me too. It's so fun. And you know what? If you sign up for newsletters, you'll be in on lots of secrets. So,
Yeah, good point.
I'm just saying. I'm, staying on topic with this episode. I'm very thankful for, just books in general, but also just making indie author friends. I know we were really talking about this earlier, and it sounded so bad the way I was phrasing it, but like, I really didn't mean it in a bad way. So I'm really sorry. Love you all. But it's so fun. I mean, any friends in general, but indie author friends, lots of fun, because then we get to do fun things like interviews with them on the pod, and we get to learn more about them and like their inspo and like their books and, what's to come. I love it. I love being on the inside of things. And something I'm looking forward to is, just being in a good reading groove and being able to read more books, because nothing is worse than wanting to read when you're in a book slump, because you can want to read as much as you want, but it just doesn't go fast.
Literally. And okay, I was thinking about when you're friends with an indie author, or like, even if you're not like super, super good friends, but like you can DM them and tell them like how much you love their book, and you can also like ask them if you're right about like if you have any theories about the book. Like, Issa and I need to do this. We need to ask people about their certain things in their book, and just be like, is this what this means? Some symbolism. We have questions.
We have questions that were not answered. That's so funny. Yeah. So if you got anything from this episode, it is become friends with indie authors. Follow them on socials. Yeah.
Yeah. Be a promoter. It's amazing.
Yes. So, guess that brings us to the end of another day. Another day. Only 2 more to go. I'm so sad. This has been so much fun.
It's like, oh, I'm so excited to do this next year, obviously, but it's just actually, I feel like it's like proven to us that we can do something like this. Like, we've never done daily episodes before. We have times where we even have a hard time, making sure we get episodes up every single week. So it's just like really cool to see that like, oh, we have what it takes to commit to something that is so daunting like this. So it's just been so fun. I'm very grateful for the experience.
Yeah. So, I mean, like on that note, it proves to us that we can do fun little projects like this. And you know what? Maybe we'll do a fun project halfway through the year instead of just waiting a whole year for December.
Right. Christmas in July? That could be fun.
Could be fun. Oh my gosh. Love. But anyways, just gonna end this the way I always do. LOL. So I guess that hasn't changed. But yeah, so just make sure to be following us on whatever stream platform you use to make sure you're always listening as soon as an episode comes out. You'll get the notifications once we upload, and you can be the first to listen. And also rate and review, because that's fun. And it helps us just, get out there, I guess. I don't know. And like we've been saying in this episode, follow us on Instagram at likewise_pod. so that you can see our fun feed and see the fun indie authors that we love and want to promote and read their books. Love it. But yeah, this honestly one of my favorite, if not my favorite episode we've done from this fun little series project that we're doing. Sam, thank you so much for spending another, time with me. Oh my gosh, that sounds so awkward. Thanks for spending some more time with me today, and I hope you just have a really holly jolly rest of your day.
Thanks, Issa, and likewise to you all.
Bye.
Bye.